Shout out to Marco Pedrano, AMG, Victor, Alfredo Jr., Dan Real, Bitmantis, Christopher Graves, Mada Alcusa, Nathan Arseno, and Touch My Dilly.
Welcome back, Game with King family, to another F1 Clash video. We're here for the Alpine Team Series qualifiers, and one big problem has happened while I was recording the Alpine Team qualifier videos. My microphone was turned off, so I didn't get any form of audio, so I now have to be revoicing over for the video. So let's jump into our first race. I think at this point I'll be going back to show you guys the drivers that I was going to use, which is the Alpine drivers. Alonso and Ocon were the two drivers I decided to use. I have them both at level 5 with the 10% buff. They both look good to use. So those were the two drivers that I have been using. All right, so we're about to jump into our first race from here to get the event started. Remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. Also remember to smash that like button. Let's see if we can get more than 200 likes on this video. All right, so as you watch, just smash that thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm and so on. All right, what's going on? Why are we so long on this screen here? Oh, here we go. I guess I was talking away there. I guess I was talking away, but here we go for our first race. All right, here comes our first race. Apparently, this is a real player because our first match was really quick. So we got a real player for our first race here. So it's the first time I'll be doing a voice over, so be mindful and stay with me on that one as I'm doing voice over here. So I normally will be calling out when I'll be going to pit and stuff like that. We're not going to be doing that in this video. I still probably can, because I can probably see what kind of strategy I'll be using. I think we're going to be going for softs and medium here. And we use the instinct and the ballast. No, I think we used the couple boost, if I can remember correctly, on Ocon, and we gave instinct to Alonso. I was gonna go for the cheap boost, which was the ballast, but then I remember I have a lot of couple boosts, over 1,000 in that, and 600 couple, so I decided to just throw a couple in there. I was hoping it was gonna be some form of mixed race, because it was 25% chance of rain, and as you can see, it was a mixed race, and I was very surprised at this point that it was a real player. So yeah, I'm pleased to announce our partnership with today's sponsor, Webull. All right, so the Webull app is a stock and crypto trading app in the United States. Quick disclaimer, this app only works for US residents, so if you are a US resident or you have somebody in the US that could register an account for you, then you could use the Webull app. All right, if you register for Webull today using our link in the description, you will be getting up to 12 free stocks from Webull for just depositing $10. So all you got to do to get 12 free stocks is just register using the link down below in the description, deposit $10 into your Webull account, and 12 free stock free. All right, so those 12 free stocks are range from 30 to 30,000 in value, so you can possibly get a chance to get a stock from Facebook, Apple, Google, Tesla, you name it. All right, so make sure you use the link down in the description. Sign up for Webull today to get your chance of getting 12 free stocks from 30 to 30,000 in value. All right, thank you to Webull for sponsoring today's video. He was also using the Eternal Flame and the self-control. I don't know why somebody would use the self-control, but to my guess, I think he was just trying to use his lower level boost and not use any of his premium boosts here. So as we can see, Ocon and Alonso neck and neck, one car in between them. Alonso is kind of slowing down the pack here, using Magnussen to defend and hold off the rival Alonso with his Eternal Flame, and then he got through. Here is we see Alonso trying to get around Ocon, not allowing it at that point. He's trying to get back up at Magnussen. There he goes down the inside. I boosted right there, and then my Ocon went wide in that corner for what I don't know, and lost 2 positions right there. He basically picked up the position on Magnussen, and I gave him some support boosts, and he just lost that position. I don't know why he lost the position, but it is what it is. So we had a nice little distance created. At this point, I was thinking, can I go 4 laps with my Ocon? Because the weather was coming in, the rain was coming in. So I was focusing on the rain here to see 40 seconds. So by the time I go around, it should be in the wets. So I was thinking, can I go for 4 laps with Ocon? As you can see, I still had him on conserve. I did not boost any at all because I wanted to extend that 2 to 3 laps on Ocon to get 4. There's where you see me checking if it's possible for him to get 4, but then I saw it was 2 to 3. But then I started to calculate at 25% per lap, and we will see Ocon crossing the pit entrance at 25%. So I knew that I was good to go for 4 laps with Ocon, and I've switched into wet tires for my Alonso because my plan was not to go back to pit here with Alonso, and we see the rival switch into softs. Did not see the rain coming in there. The rival did not see that at all, so he managed to switch for soft. So I was conserving my Alonso here a little bit to save on that tire. As you can see, it's 2 to 4 on those wets, and I wanted him to be able to go to finish, so I wasn't trying to burn them down as Ocon was out of tires on the pit entrance. Now I started to boost my Alonso so he could get by Ocon and all of those cars that are going to be in the pit with Ocon on that pit stop, and we came out just in time. Right behind came out Ocon. We cut down team orders or Ocon to boost, as he has the couple boost, which will give him extra wetness ability and extra overtaking and extra power. So he has a good amount of power to push through on this track. And then some of these cars are on hard tires and soft tires. Not all of them are on wet tires. So as you can see, Alonso there squeezing by some of them on hard tires, as the 26% wetness mark has already passed. So yeah, from there it was just a matter of going to the finish, holding to the finish, boosting to the finish, making it to the finish as we continue to push Ocon to go catch up Hamilton and Leclerc there. And we see Alonso should catch up to Perez on those hards and get around him. So here comes Ocon down the inside. He attempted to go down the inside on Hamilton and Ricardo there, but it didn't work out. So he backed out, and then he took Hamilton, and now he's hunting down Ricardo. And here comes Alonso, who's just cruising around. We were being mindful. I think we're going to boost Alonso somewhere here to catch those two. Nope, so we did not boost Alonso. We did catch those two that were in pit though, and then we still have Hamilton on those hard tires, so we picked up Hamilton right there as we continue to cruise with Alonso. As we check here, we saw that all cars in front of us were on wet, so there was no cars to hunt down and try to get. As we see Ocon trying to squeeze by Sainz there, but he didn't manage to do that, so he got P7, and Alonso hold off for P9. All right, so that was a P7, P9 finish. We gave the rival a well done, a great race, and a good luck in the rest of his event. All right, so that was a nice race there against a real player. As I said, it seems a lot better to race against real players instead of the race against these superbots in the game at this point. So if you do get a race against a real player, it's better to race against that real player instead of racing against a superbot. That's just my opinion though. All right, so we managed to get the fastest lap with Ocon there. So that's one extra trophy. So 4 trophy for that race to be added to our pit pass. And then we look at the debriefing window. We saw the rival was using Alonso 4 and Verstappen 5. As you know, we were using Ocon and Alonso 5. Car setup on the other hand, I have been testing this new setup that I've been testing out, and it seems to be running really nice. It's pretty balanced overall, so it seems really nice. And yeah, let's jump on into our next race from here. So here we go for our next race, or final race of the video. And we're on the UAE for this one. Let me know down in the comments if you prefer me doing a voice-over like this, or do you like it when I like my commentary live on the game, or do you prefer me doing the voice-over just like this? So here we see our Ocon and Alonso managed to get P13, P14. Once again, your drivers will qualify good on the qualifying day, and then like on the opening round and then the final day, I don't know what happened. The same driver, same setup, and they're just qualifying horribly. I don't know. All right, so that's how it is. So here we decided to go for Instinct and Warrior. As I said, we try to save on some premium boosts. So if we could save on premium boosts in the qualifying stage, we definitely try to do so. All right, so we started off there as regular with the rolling start. Then we boost up our drivers to make up some position. We saw the rival Alonso diving down the inside there, make up some good position on us. We kept our boosts on to the hairpin corner. We see our Alonso getting back in there and making back up some position to get in front of Ocon. So we cut Ocon down first so we don't team orders or Alonso, and we try to push with Ocon. We missed a push there to hold that position. But Alonso is going to hold and Ocon is going to defend, especially with the Warrior. He has a little bit extra defense. We gave him some boost. Looks like a team order was about to happen, so we boost up both drivers here to prevent the team orders. So then we cut that down on Ocon right there to save him to go for 4 laps, and we boost with Alonso. So here I was thinking, can I go for 3? Should I be going for 3 laps? But then I kind of counteract, think about what the rival was using, and I saw that they were using hards and mediums. So if I had gone for 3 laps here, the rival would basically outperform me and outlap me, as I will be stuck in traffic coming back for the undercut. The rival would be right on us. So from here I was deciding, do I want to go for 3 laps? And then I saw both drivers passing the line at 50%. However, Ocon crossed the line at about 55%. So I was thinking, can I go 5 laps with Ocon? So I was then calculating that each lap would have been 20% if I was going to go for 5 laps with Ocon. So I was looking where that 40% mark is. So I found it out to be right at that corner. Then I was calculating my distance from there to the pits. So I was thinking, now I'm like, all right. So I'm going to definitely do 4 laps with Alonso. You see me now boost away Alonso as I was trying to create some distance with that Alonso right there with my Ocon. So when we decide to go to pit in this lap, we don't stock. All right, so on this lap, the rival will also be going to pit because he's on mediums and hards. It's a possibility that his hard tires were going to go longer for that 5th lap. So I already had that into consideration. I put in my go to pit orders on my Alonso. Right here, I absolutely forgot to put in the go to pit orders on Ocon. I did not want to go 5 laps with Ocon right here. I absolutely forgot to put in the go to pit order on Ocon. However, we saw that the rival did stock both of his drivers. So even if we had stocked both of our drivers, we would have got the jump on the rival anyways and get out there with both of our drivers. But I absolutely forgot. So I then kept him on conserve, as that point was the point that we saw that the tires was going to run out from our previous calculation. Then I started to boost him in from there. I kind of used Alonso on conserve. The reason for that, I didn't want him to go and catch up to Ocon and force Ocon to slow down because of the team orders. So I want Ocon to have the best possible chance to make it into pit. Also, from that point, I knew that I was going to go for 4 laps with my Ocon, so he wasn't going to be going back with my Alonso, so he wasn't going to be going back to pit. So I was kind of saving tires there as well. As you can see now, Ocon is back out on mediums on full boost, trying to get by AI Ocon. He didn't make it that time, but he's definitely going to make it at some other point. There he goes, flying around him on that bad corner in Abu Dhabi here, as or Alonso continue to cruise. So right here, I'm looking at the cars ahead to see who's going to go to pit in front of Alonso. I saw that a couple cars were going to go to pit in front of my Alonso there. So I decided to boost, keep that boost on my Ocon as I calculate my timing on Alonso so I can get that boost off. I think from right here where we see those soft tires are going to go to pit, we start to boost that Alonso so he can possibly try and get by some of those guys that are in pit on their exit. All right, so he did close down the gap on a couple of them. As you can see there, P7 is not on the track as yet, so we caught up to P9 to Carlos Sainz with that Alonso full boost, and Ocon made his way up to P14. Should get Bottas somewhere around here on this corner. I think he picked up Bottas. But yeah, we kept that boost going all the way to finish. And we kind of cut down on Alonso because we didn't want him to run out of tires right there. So we kind of cut him down right there. And then we'll just maintain his tires to finish. And then we just boost to the finish line there as we see Ocon trying to catch up to Alonso for that last finish line finish. But he did not make it there. Yeah, but he did not make it there. All right, so we watched Ocon coming through P13, closing down the line. Really nice there from Ocon to make that finish. So P9, P13 finish. So that was 28 points for us, and we'll definitely take that. So in our first 2 races, we managed to pull off a nice amount of score in which we're going to be looking at in a second here. So we take a quick look at the debriefing window here of the rival, and we did manage to get the fastest lap as well with our Ocon once again. And there we see our Verstappen 4 and Alonso 5 was the rival. Pretty decent car as well. And we closed out there. All right, so we got two similar matches there on team score. Very close on team score. They're still above us on team score, and we managed to pull off a 62 with our first 2 races. So we are just going to let that sit. I think at this point we were talking about the code word, which was going to be free coins. So let me know down in the comments that you made it to this portion of the video with code word free coins. Really appreciate you guys who watch the full video, and that's basically going to be it for this one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. What good, guys? Bye.